Good morning and welcome back to another daily market outlook video where I'm going to discuss with you the JPY basket and the JPY pairs. So what we can see happened last night and yesterday is, well, we had a lot of movement on the lower time frame, let's say the 1 hour, but overall there is not really happening much. What happened on Tuesday is that we started to see some big pressure in towards the upside. We swiped the range high and now we've continued down lower, but just barely touched the low once again. So we did swipe the low over here and then started to create some 1 hour bullish order flow once again, but not something really significantly. And if we look at the 4 hour, we are still ranging here sideways price action. So on the JPY basket itself, there is not a lot of clarity for me just yet. And I am still waiting for some good positions because there are some positions forming currently, but it's all depending on the JPY basket to choose direction and really start moving somewhere. So to start off with your JPY, what we could see yesterday is that we finally broke in towards the downside, but I also explained that on the other hand, we did grab some liquidity underneath this low, and if we started to break in towards the upside once again, we could see some bullish price action and momentum get into the markets to take out the high once again. As of now, we are still in no man's land for me because yes, it could be that we start to push down lower, but there's not really a lot of momentum. If we do start to push down lower, then it means that the JPY basket is trading higher, and as of JPY basket did not choose any direction yet, so I am staying out of this for now, really waiting for some clear upside or downside before getting involved in some moves. Then if we go to GJ, then we can see that we're also kind of consolidating over here. Yes, we had a break in towards the downside yesterday, and we took out a little bit of liquidity underneath here, if I'm correct. Did we? No, we didn't even grab the liquidity underneath these equal lows over here. So as of now, this is also really sideways price action. And of course, that's because the JPY basket isn't moving at all. So then these pairs are not going to move with it. If, of course, one of the correlating pairs does move like GBP, then yes, we can get some movement, but it's always better to have the underlying currency move in the direction. And up until that's going to move, so the basket has to do something, then I'm going to stay out. Then AUD JPY, also yesterday or like last evening during Asia session, what we can see is that we had a push down lower after not breaking this high. But for me, after the 4 hour break of structure that we are trading here, it's still sideways price action and there's not really a direction being chosen here. So on the 4 hour, there is not really any position to take, and I'm going to wait for AJ to start to choose a side. Then on NZD JPY, what we can see is also sideways price action. We are kind of in a range here. We didn't take out the high and we didn't take out the low, but on the 1 hour, there was a potential setup after we took out liquidity underneath here, then once again, and we started to trade up higher, but now we started to break down even lower. We did take out this liquidity here, and you can still say that this is a demand zone situated here, but then this demand zone was created by the rollover candle. So is it that strong? I don't think so. And we're going to have to wait a little bit longer here. Because if JPY basket starts to trade up higher, this of course will dump down lower, and that would be perfectly fine with me, as I talked about yesterday, because these are all ascending lows, and I still want to see them get taken out, maybe in towards the 0.5 here, and then for A plus longs in towards the upside from there. But shorts are also not in the question currently because JPY basket is not choosing a direction. Then we have CAT JPY, also rangy, not really taking or choosing a side, taking out highs, taking out lows. Going to stay out of this for a little bit longer as well. Then we're already onto CHF JPY, and CHF JPY is maybe the most beautiful pair of the pairs that I have in my watch list currently, because what did happen here is that we broke the 4-hour structure and we started to continue down lower. We are now trading inside this demand zone that was still situated over here. We took out liquidity underneath this low that previously caused the break of structure. So if we can see some real momentum come into the market, maybe some 4-hour bullish order flow together with that JPY basket then continuing down lower, then this is going to be my top pick for some new longs in towards this high. But as of now, it's going to be a little bit more of a waiting game, and we have to be really, really patient with the JPY basket before we take any trades. So yeah, because otherwise what can happen is that we just tap in towards the demand zone here and then continue down lower, which is also completely fine, because then we can get some A plus longs from underneath the 0.5. And that would also be fine with me. But if I have to look at a potential long position in the coming week, then this is going to be my top pick for now. And there is the thing that I have been focusing on lately a lot, and I can't remember if I talked about it yesterday, but I'm really, really focusing on trying to react more and not predict. And this is really, really important. So I am going to put this on top of my trading view as well, I think, if there's any more room, because recently I went back to a smaller screen, and I went from a 2K screen back to a 1080p screen, so everything feels really small for me. But yeah, patience is so super important, and lately I have been failing to keep my FOMO at bay and start to get into FOMO positions, taking a lot of losses, and this is really hard for your mental state. And now I've really been telling myself, like, okay, we have to wait until everything aligns, until all the stars align and all my confluences align with each other together with the correlating pair, so JPY basket or DXY. And if everything is there, then I just shoot the trade. And then if it goes to a stop loss, at least I can say, but I did everything right. And lately I've seen that if I go over my data, that there are some trades that did not have all confluences checked or was against the trend on maybe DXY or JPY basket. And then I just remember that I only need like 1 or 2 good trades a month, and then I'm good. So I had to stop myself from getting into the action when I saw other people are getting into the action. And as of now, that resulted in only an AUD USD trade that was perfectly valid for me. And I'm waiting for that to play out. And then once again here on the JPY basket pairs, that means that, yes, if this starts to create some really bullish order flow, I want to get in, and otherwise I want to stay out until JPY basket gives us some more direction. Because to be honest, you can try and trade this and try and predict which way it's going to go. Could be up, could be down. You don't know currently, so then don't try and trade it. Only trade things that are coming towards you and not something you expect from the market. Guys, thanks for watching once again. Just a quick little mind spin, quick lesson of how I've been feeling inside the markets recently. If you like more of this, then consider subscribing to the channel. I'm here Monday to Friday with new market outlooks. Also, look at the USD market outlook I make this morning, because it's always nice to check both of the videos to see my complete view on the markets and the pairs that I'm trading. Guys, once again, thanks. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.